So I'm sure many of you have already heard about the news that Resident Evil Code Veronica X is getting another port. And while this port is not confirmed for any particular platform, it's speculated that it might be a PS2 to PS4 classic, or it could be getting a similar treatment to Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6, along with Revelations, where they are 1080p, 60 FPS, and have physical copies on both PS4 and Xbox One. However, that's not what I'm here to talk about today. Recently, I had a discussion with some friends in private about what Capcom really has left to remaster that people would actually be interested in either repurchasing or purchasing for the first time if they've never played those games. So really what it comes down to is just 5 titles in particular. We have the Chronicles HD collection, which consists of Umbrella and Darkside Chronicles. We have the Outbreak games, which still need some form of remaster or PS2 to PS4 port. And then we have Mercenaries 3D, which either could be rebuilt from the ground up as a standalone Mercenaries title not related to the 3DS game, or just a port of that 3DS game to consoles and PC. Those are really the only few titles I can see people actually caring about as far as a repurchase is concerned or a new port is concerned if they've never played those games before. But honestly, I really don't see what else Capcom could do as far as Resident Evil ports are concerned. Are you gonna tell me that they're gonna do a Resident Evil Dead Aim HD remaster or something like that? Like, I just don't think they would put the time or effort into a game like that as opposed to those 5 that I just mentioned. In my opinion, I think that Capcom really screwed themselves over. Granted, I understand that they're still trying to promote the 20th anniversary because they're really trying to hype up the Resident Evil 2 remake, and I get that. I get that they want to get as many titles out there as possible for people to play catch up if they're new to the series, or they've been out of the loop with the series for quite some time, or they just want to replay titles that they haven't played in a very long time. That I can understand. But the problem with that, though, is that we never got remasters in between of other core Capcom IPs and franchises that were really held to high regard or were just really in high demand outside of Resident Evil, because there are a lot of Capcom IPs that people want to see, like Mega Man, Devil May Cry, Onimusha, etc., that, you know, either deserve remasters or sequels or whatever in between what we're getting now. Like I said, I fully understand that they want to promote the Resident Evil 2 remake and the 20th anniversary and whatnot, but I really think that they went about it the wrong way. They really had the time to, you know, think about other IPs that they could have remastered, but instead they chose to constantly remaster Resident Evil to the point where they're running out of Resident Evils to remaster. I mean, yeah, sure, they could turn around and be like, well, now we can port over Resident Evils 1, 2, and 3, the original 3 games, over to PC and PS4, because I'm sure people want to play those again. And yeah, they probably do. There is probably a market for the original 3 Resident Evil games for PC and PS4 for people that want to go even further back. Overall, while I don't think that Resident Evil remasters are particularly bad, I do think that it would be best if we just got more than that, if we got either new IPs or remasters of games that we haven't seen in a very long time, a revitalization of franchises that have been dormant for very, very long periods of times that really need to be brought back. I just think that those would be better than just to sit here and just see what else Capcom can really do with Resident Evil in particular. But that all said, I want to know what you all think. Do you all just want to see Capcom completely run out of Resident Evil remasters? Do you think something else will happen once they completely run out? Or do you just want to see other things aside from, you know, remasters? Do you want to just see new IPs? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you don't already, you can follow me on Twitter and on Twitch, and I will see you all in the next one.